A new app is being called the Instagram, Facebook and perhaps even the YouTube killer all into one. My name is Danny Burke, I'm here all this week on LandonProduction giving you the news you need to hear while him and Courtney are both away. Alright then, for years now there have been three big social media giants: Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. Now of course we've seen more niche things like Snapchat, but generally speaking those are the big three. Well, it seems people may need to make room for a brand new social media app that appears to be taking the world by storm: VERO. They've taken aspects of other social media sites such as picture, video and link sharing and turned it into a sort of one-stop shop that combines everything. Other companies have tried this before, but there's a few things that are getting people particularly excited about VERO. Firstly, there are no adverts, something that many people thought had become a necessity to run a social media site these days. They also don't use algorithms to decide what to show you. Everything you see is in the right order as it was posted. In their own words, VERO says, "We don't curate it, manipulate it, insert advertising in it or hold back posts." All of this means there has been so much of a rush to join the site, people have actually experienced technical difficulties. If this sounds like something you want, then you better hurry up, as the first million signups are free, but they're moving to a subscription based service after that. And not the free subscription like this channel. Next up, we have a shocking story from the UK this week of a 5-year-old girl who died after her doctor refused to see her because she was a few minutes late for her appointment. Ellie Mae died in 2015 and an inquest recently found that Dr. Joanne Rowe, quote, missed the opportunity to provide life-saving treatment to the child. The girl died from bronchial asthma just hours after her visit to the clinic. They said they maintain a strict 10-minute rule when it comes to being late, but Ellie Mae's mother insists they were no more than 5 minutes late. She said she had to wait for a receptionist to finish a phone call and for other patients to be checked in, which caused them to miss that 10-minute deadline. The coroner investigating this was not really interested too much in the back and forth about whether it was 5 minutes, 10 minutes or later. They looked at how this was the first time the rule had been imposed on an emergency appointment and without the doctor even looking at the medical records. This has sparked a lot of debate online. Some people say this is a serious failure of the system and some serious changes need to be made with it. What do you guys think of it? And if you wanted to change the system to stop things like this happening again, what would you do? It's only a few months now until World Cup 2018 kicks off in Russia, and the latest news about the world's biggest event is that people will be allowed to bring cocaine, cannabis and heroin to the games. Of course, that's the headline that they grab you with, but there's always more details with stories like this. Russia is part of a group of countries called the Eurasian Economic Union, and they allow for certain banned narcotic and psychotropic drugs to be brought into those countries with supporting medical documentation. That will apply to the millions of football fans who will be entering the country this summer. Some people have said this is actually a helpful, progressive step for people with conditions that do rely on these drugs. Others have questioned how exactly Russian police will be able to enforce the ban while not arresting innocent people with the correct documentation. Could get a bit messy at times. Barbra Streisand cloned her dog twice. There's a sentence I thought I'd never say. Barbra Streisand is an American singer and actress whose career has spanned almost 60 years. She's done a lot of fantastic things, but one of the strangest came recently when she told Variety magazine all about how she cloned her dog not once but twice. This happened in 2017 when her dog Samantha started to get ill. Barbara had cells taken from Samantha's mouth and stomach to be used to clone her. After she died in May last year, that's exactly what happened. Barbara had two new dogs who were genetic clones of Samantha, one called Miss Violet and the other called Miss Scarlet. She also had a third dog called Miss Fanny, who is a distant cousin of Samantha. I can't believe the names I'm reading out in this story, to be honest. The whole thing is very strange and has got everyone asking a lot of questions. How much did this even cost? Well, estimates range from $50,000 to $100,000 per dog. Barbara said, "I'm waiting for them to get older so I can see if they now have Samantha's brown eyes and seriousness." Does Barbara have more money than sense? Will Miss Violet end up as serious as Samantha? Hard-hitting questions for you guys to think about. Next up, have you guys ever seen a front-facing Simpsons character? No? Well, take a look. They look pretty weird. People on Twitter started sharing screenshots from the TV show of single frames where characters were facing forward, and it's a little bit terrifying. The more people talked about how freaky it looked, the more pictures they found, and so the cycle of terror continued for hours on Twitter. Tweets involved people saying good luck sleeping tonight, and also that the images evoked a deep sense of existential dread. Other people were more positive, even saying it was the best thing on the internet. What do you guys think? For me, it's one of those things where I'm like, oh yeah, of course, they'd never face forward. How did I never notice this? It's a bit like how you guys will probably never see the back of my head. How do you even know I have one? Maybe I don't. Oh. And finally today we have an inspiring story coming from Thailand where a couple is being praised for their strength and bravery in the face of cancer. 21-year-old Poo Chok Chai Koo suffers from life-threatening eye cancer that has spread across his face. Doctors have said they have no way to treat this late-stage cancer, but both he and his girlfriend are still hopeful that he will beat it. Her name is Atitia Chumku and she's been very vocal of her love for him and her belief in a happy ending for this story. She posted a picture of the couple on their anniversary saying, "3rd anniversary, love the same." Her touching post was shared all over the world after being posted on a Facebook group called True Buddhism. They said, "This post is not to give false hope to cancer patients. I admire the girl who's standing by her partner. Fans say the love she gives to her boyfriend is the best thing she can offer. It may even cause miracles to happen." The couple now has fans everywhere who admire their bravery at such a young age in the face of such a horrible affliction. This is the kind of thing that can sometimes tear 30-year-long marriages apart, so to see them so committed has warmed the hearts of people everywhere. What do you guys think of this story? I know some people have said it might give false hope to other cancer patients, but I think this is just an inspiring story, especially with all the bad news that happens around the world these days. Anyone else? And on that note, we're going to end the video. I hope you guys laughed, I hope you were informed, I hope you wondered, and basically I hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. I am back again tomorrow, filling in here on Landon Production. My name is Danny Burke, thank you as always for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.